Look at her. Look at her mama, man. Look at her. That ain't my girl.
All right, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another video on my channel.
But I'll be on it always.
All right, so y'all, if y'all don't know me, I'm Lee. Nice to meet you, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. All right, y'all, so I told myself that I was gonna stop bed rotting and then get started because I've been wanting to make this new series, y'all. It's called Solo Diaries, and honestly, like, this has been in the works on my mind for like the very longest. I've seen so many of my favorite YouTubers doing it, and I was just like, you know what, let me get started because I really want to do it. And one thing about me, like, I be wanting to do things and I be planning it out, and then I be like, you know what, I got time. But then something in my mind has been telling me, like, if you don't do it now, you never gonna do it. So that's that, y'all. And I know if I sit in bed for another 10-20 minutes, I'm possibly gonna be like, what's it called, bed rotten. I'm gonna be bed rotten, and I do not want to do that. I don't want no parts. For today, y'all, I'm really thinking about just like having like a real chill day. Like, I'm not really thinking about doing nothing too crazy. I gotta clean up my room, definitely. I gotta do some laundry. I gotta vacuum, clean my vanity. But I'm about to get up because I gotta go get settled, you know, brush my teeth, wash my face, all the good stuff. And then after that, possibly make something to eat. I was craving an iced coffee. And it's crazy because I really don't be drinking coffee like that. But the iced coffee been on my mind for like the very longest. And I don't know why. And I know I got coffee at my house. So that's what I'm about to do. I think that I'm going to probably binge watch on Netflix because I got so many shows that I've been thinking about watching. So it's just like, I need to get started. Because if I don't get started now, it's not going to work out. Another thing, y'all. I've really been in like my solo journey, like isolation in a sense. So it's really what makes me want to make this video, because it's just like I'm actually in my solo diary era. Like, I wouldn't do it if I'm just like, okay, being social. I wouldn't do it if I'm, you know, but I'm actually working towards like my goals and stuff like that. But I'm really staying to myself. I don't know what it is, y'all. I just really have not been in a mood to like talk to nobody. Like, I don't know if y'all be feeling that way. Like, sometimes I just be like, you know, like, it's nothing really to talk about. It's nothing, you know, like, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like an isolation season. I don't know if I'm gonna get over it, but it's just how I'm feeling at the moment. So I go to college next month. That's that. I don't know. Life has been treating me real good. Like, I've been loving like being alone. Like, I feel like when you're alone, you learn so much more about yourself. You learn to like love yourself more, and that's really where I've been at.
Take a step out, get some air now, let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now, got me bummed out. You so, baby, baby, baby. I've been on my empty mind, shit.
You act like you need reminding, trying to do it over, bring it back and wind it. But all that glitters isn't gold, I was blind. Should've never give you my heart on consignment. And I can't believe the lies that I went for. Thought you was my...
Alright, y'all, so we are back. I finished up. I got on a tube top dress, and then I did my hair in a slick back because I love slick backs, literally. Let me give y'all like a little life update. I've been reading this book called Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I literally watch all the movies, but then I was just like, okay, let me get the book. That's really what I was trying to do. Like, I read a couple pages, but it's just like, it's not the same as when I'm reading like something with like drama filled. Like, for example, this book, It Ends With Us. Oh my god, let me tell y'all, I've been reading this book. I actually finished this book maybe like right before I graduated. And when I tell y'all, when you compare this book to this book, it's such a big difference. This book right here is drama. You get like a real life experience about like a relationship. And it's basically about this girl. She ends up on this rooftop or whatever. Her dad just died, but she don't really feel no type of way towards her dad dying because her dad was actually abusive. I'm not gonna spoil the rest. Just know, romance, tears, is so good. So many things in the works, so many things that I'm trying to work on, but it's just like when you have so many people filling your head up telling you, oh yeah, you should do this, you should do that, it becomes so annoying. And one thing about me, like I'm quick to just go distant. Like it's not meant to be taken in a bad way. It's just more of like I need time for myself. Like I need time to regroup. And I think that's like with being like a introvert, because it's like sometimes I just really don't be in the mood. Like I don't want to talk, I don't want to, you know. What I've learned about like being alone and stuff like that is just like, girl, you don't have to be afraid to just be alone. You could kick it by yourself. Like you don't have to be like with a whole bunch of people. You don't have to be around a crowd, just fake a smile. Like you don't have to do that. Nobody's gonna give you a reward just to be faking it with people that you really don't want to hang out with. You don't have to do that. If you're watching my videos and you've been watching me for a while, you know that I kind of went through like a long journey. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give in the beginning. When I started making YouTube videos, I had like these big crowds of friends or whatever, and I was just like, you know, I thought those was gonna be my friends for real, like a really long time. But then it's just like the true people, they're gonna stay. The right people, they're gonna stay. And then whoever is not right, out the door. Simple. Sometimes I be thinking like I'm so misunderstood, but really I just need to kick it by myself. When I kick it by myself, I be feeling so much better. I be feeling like, okay, I'm back to me. And that's what I love. Like, what? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, I'm really thinking like what life would be like if I literally just packed all my stuff up and moved to a different country. That's really what's going through my mind. Like, I feel like I need a vacation. Like, oh my God. Like, don't get me wrong. Love America, love it all, you know. USA, go Olympians, all that. But it's not given. Like, you know, when you go to like a different country, you get to see like the air. Even the air smells different. Everything is different. So I feel like when you get to being alone, you start wanting more for yourself. You start wanting to elevate all the stuff that you used to be with. You don't want to be with it no more. And that's me right now. I'm actually thinking about reading y'all one of my things in my journal, because I don't know, I feel like it's always good to have motivation. Like I'm always writing in my journal, and it's not really something that I would share, but I think I'm gonna share it with y'all because I feel like y'all could use it. So give me 1 second. Okay, so let me put on my glasses. Yes, y'all, I wear glasses. So this is my journal. It was a gift from my friend and I love it so much. Literally my journal, disregard my nephew who literally drew on this. But my journal, I literally take this everywhere. Like I feel like my whole life be on my journal in a sense. So yeah. And if you're not journaling, what are you doing? You need to start, literally. Actually, let me take this off. This is actually gonna make me so mad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna read y'all something that I wrote. This was June 8th, and this was at 1:45 a.m. I wrote, God, it seems like I'm slowly getting into a season of isolation. I'm prepared and I'll do my best to trust you. And then I was reading Proverbs 2 verses 4, and it was saying, by wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. When I was reading this verse, I think I was trying to understand why it was that I was actually going through my like isolation period, because it really didn't make no sense to me. But I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna trust the process, you know what I'm saying? For application, what I wrote was, this applies to my life because sometimes I think that my ideas are the only way, and I don't understand that unity is within strength within myself. I think for me, what I had to understand was that you might think that your strength is like leading towards other people. You might think that your strength is like saying like, oh, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? But you really don't need anybody but yourself and God. So that's kind of like what it was for me. So even now, as I'm talking to a camera, like I feel like this is the weirdest thing ever. But then when you get used to being alone, you get used to, you know, like this is your personal space, this is your bubble. You get used to all the factors that lead up to it. So that was really it for me. So y'all, I'm about to binge watch my shows because that's what I'm in the mood to do. So I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit.